You have to stop robbing yourself of your own happiness. I think about this often because I think about all the time that's passed and all the opportunities and moments that I missed because of a few factors, because of being depressed and not taking the time to properly figure out my life, that I essentially am robbing myself of my own joy and fulfillment and all the peace and happiness that I could have experienced if I would have done the right things and taken the time to figure out things properly, right? So, for example, like I think about different paths and time that has amassed during that period. So let's say like 1 to 2, 3 year period, right? Like these last couple years have been challenging for me, but because you know I didn't figure out the another important step from where I was 2 or 3 years ago, and I think about all the joy and all the fulfillment and all the moments that could have contributed to my overall satisfaction in life in the last 2 to 3 years. And I think about all the other things, all the suffering and all the sort of pain and disappointment, all the negative feelings that I've experienced instead. And I compare and contrast the two, and I just think about how I keep robbing myself of my own fulfillment and happiness on this planet by not taking the time to properly figure things out, to properly put things in place and strategies in place, and to take the right actions and to take the right steps to take care of myself in a way that would contribute to that. And I think about this quote a lot by Jordan Peterson, who said, and I heard this a very long time ago, but I still think about it today. And he said, you have to take care of yourself as if you were to take care of someone you love. And sometimes I forget that. Sometimes it's easy to stop that. Sometimes it's easy to let that go. But when you care for another person, when you love for another person, you stay on top of it, right? It's like, oh, you're like, oh, did you eat today? Did you, or how are you feeling today? Did you take care of yourself? Did you do what you need to do? Are you okay? Like all these things. And how often do you really stop and do that for yourself? How often do you really stop and check in on those things for yourself when things are not going well, like making sure, did you eat today? Did you go outside? Did you write? Did you get enough sunlight? Did you hang out with people and be surrounded by love and joy and all these things? Did you work towards something fulfilling and to move you forward in the direction that you want to go in your life? So all these things contribute to ways that help your own fulfillment and happiness. So you have to stop robbing yourself of that. You have to stop robbing yourself of that.